Hey everybody, this is Brad Panovich down here in Charlotte, North Carolina for SkiSoutheast.com. Taking a look at that forecast for the weekend as we get ready for probably the best ski weekend we've seen in a while in December. I mean, last December we had ridiculously warm temperatures, and this year, at least we're starting the month with some cold air. The snow gun's going crazy right now across the southeast, and by Saturday, boy, we're going to be blanketed in these slopes with tons of snow. Let's talk about the natural stuff because the good news is snowshoe and all the way down to Winter Place up towards Wisp, getting some decent snow through the first start of the weekend. I think we're going to see a couple areas in West Virginia and Western Maryland pick up 6 inches of snow, possibly the natural stuff. Further south, Beach and Sugar could get a dusting to an inch, but I wouldn't count on a big northwest flow event. Winter Place, same story, maybe about a half an inch to an inch of snow. This is the bigger story. Freezing temperatures, not only for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but probably well into Sunday. So 24 hours snowmaking, very likely well into Saturday and Sunday. So really good conditions for snowmaking. This is cold Arctic dry air, which makes for great snowmaking, really powdery snow. The good news, this cold air, while it's going to be sticking around through the weekend, it warms up a little bit early next week. There's another big surge of cold air coming down next week, almost exactly at the same time. So once again, we'll be timing this out perfectly for the weekend. So this weekend, great conditions for snowmaking, a little bit of natural snow. Next weekend looks like another surge of Arctic air and maybe another chance for natural snow. And then looking beyond next weekend, things warm up a little bit, but notice all this cold air, which is just lurking here up in Western Canada, moving back down into the U.S. This is a good sign for the winter because snow cover is getting laid down over Canada, the Northern Plains, and the Great Lakes. That could set the stage for even more snow. So here's the long-range European model showing the waves of snow this weekend, but then watch what happens next week. The next system dumps more snow, especially in West Virginia and Maryland, through next weekend. I don't see a ton of snow down in the North Carolina resorts, but that's okay. We've got plenty of cold air around as we go into next weekend. Now, looking ahead to Christmas week, a lot of people already planning ahead. What am I going to do that Christmas week? Well, this is the 19th through the 24th. So you can see while it's not super warm in the southeast, and we basically have below average temperatures by maybe, I would say, 2 or 3, maybe up to 5 degrees. The really cold air is still up here, but this is good news. Below average temperatures means we'll still have good snowmaking, especially at night. There's no sign of a big warm up. That stays south into Florida. And as far as the potential for maybe snow, if you look at the ensemble mean, and this is all the model runs of the European together, this is the chance of getting 3 inches of snow between now and basically the day before Christmas. And you could see down into North Carolina, even here, we're getting in the 20, 30, maybe 40% range for the northern mountains, but a solid maybe 80, 90, 100% chance of maybe 6 inches of snow plus between now and just before Christmas. So this is a really good sign for more snow and cold as we go towards the holiday. We will see some ups and downs. It's not consistent cold, but the good news is the cold snaps are going to be much longer than the warm-ups, and the warm-ups will be brief. So I expect this surge of cold air this weekend to be great for snowmaking, a little surge of warm air next week, then another big Arctic outbreak, then another surge of warm air, and then another big outbreak right before the holidays. So really sets the stage for some great skiing, especially compared to last year, which was one of the warmest, if not the warmest December in every location in the southeast with no snow for the Christmas holiday. That will not be the case this year. It is going to be great, especially with these snowmaking conditions that we're going to have this weekend and for the next couple of weekends. So, boy, makes up big time for last year. May never get to replace that money, but for skiers in the southeast, these weekend cold snaps are timing out perfectly right now. And this weekend, what a kickoff to the season. Great conditions in all locations. Hope you have a great weekend skiing and boarding if you're heading out. As always, think snow and be safe out there this weekend.